Hello and welcome to today's video. I'm Valerie, and in this video I am going to go over why I've been a little bit missing in action, haven't posted much, and I'm also going to share some bad things, I'm going to share some good things, and I'm going to share some exciting things, and I'm going to make it as short and sweet as possible. I'm trying a new editing style for this video, so I'm hoping it comes out the way that I wanted to, and I kind of really needed to because I am crunched on time. So I'm going to start with why I've been missing in action. And it entails a bunch of different things that I'm going to talk about and to catch anybody up on if you want to know what's been going on in my life, my kids' life, and things like that. Most of my last vlogs were all Mardi Gras vlogs, and during Mardi Gras and any of the holidays before that, we were going through some stuff because my grandpa was very sick. And he had stage 4 cancer in both lungs. And we thought we had a lot more time than we did. We did lose him shortly after St. Patrick's Day. And so with that being said, understandably, I was spending lots of time visiting my grandparents. I was spending lots of time helping my mom find pictures for the services and all those kind of things. So in the midst of going through Mardi Gras and things like that, that's where I was at if I wasn't at a parade or wasn't at work. And so that explains that. And we did lose him. He was an amazing man. He was a father of 7, a grandfather to 21, I believe, and a great-grandfather to 27, if all of the numbers add up correctly in our heads when we quickly did that count. And so he had a really large family who will love and miss him greatly. His services were beautiful, and it couldn't have been a better service. He had a love for cooking, as we all do. I learned that he liked doing things like color, like in the adult coloring books, and we all got pictures of some of the things that he colored. We all took one, and I thought that was really cool. And with that being said, I seen a part of him that I never knew that he even had, even up until the last days of his life. And so that is just a little insight into what was going on during that time frame of my life, where my mindset was at, and why I wasn't dedicating as much time to this. Although I will add that one of the reasons why I really pushed myself to do this was because of knowing that I really wanted some video footage of him. It just didn't pan out that it worked that way. Some of the events when he was feeling much better, he ended up not coming to. Somebody was sick or something like that we didn't want him to be around. He didn't want to be around. So it wasn't meant to be. And that's all okay. But it does show me and give me a reason to make sure that I capture what I can on video, because I would have loved to have more footage of my past, and I just never pushed myself to do it and to venture out on YouTube and do that. Basically, it all just went really quickly. In February, when I did a scan, it was still in his lungs, and then by March, he was gone. It had moved to 3 spots in his brain, his liver, and his esophagus. So it moved very quickly, and he suffered very little, which is a plus. Some of the other things, though, let's move on, because I don't want this video just to be about that. Trying to record this video before, it was kind of just about that, and I didn't want to make it just about that. I didn't want it to be like a memorial video or anything, because it was too hard for me to edit or to do, but some other things that are going on. Some are going to be positive and some aren't. Our hall bathroom, we're semi-renovating it. Not because we want to. I did want to paint the thing, but we basically had to take the shower walls off, put them back on, and we're still in the midst of doing that, and it's taken a lot of time because we have weekends full of things to do, and we're working just after we get home or on the weekends a little bit, and it's just taking a lot of time. But it's going to look fabulous when it's done. But it's making my life a bit crazy having one bathroom for 5 people. So that's another thing going on. And when it's all said and done, I'll show you the picture. I did not videotape the dismantling of it or anything, because quite honestly, it was like, we just need to get it done. Another thing that's going on, which I'm not going to talk much about, but I am going to put it in this video because I know a lot of my friends and family are the ones who actually see this video. Just this past weekend, we brought Nicholas to a doctor because he has some spots on his skin and we do not know what they are. and they did a biopsy and some blood work. So we're hoping for the best news for that. We found out in a little over a week what that says. It is making me super nervous and emotional because, I mean, he is 22, but he's still my baby. So that's going on. So if you're a prayer, pray. I will be honest, I'm not the most religious of people, but I do pray and I do believe in God and all those things. So that's that. On to some more positive things. I have a video, some footage that I took of the Irish Italian Parade in St. Bernard, and I'm going to compile that together with some footage that I'm maybe going to do tonight with like coloring of eggs with the kids, maybe make some bread and homemade butter to go along with my beans that I'm maybe cooking today. And so I might make like a little like family time video and combined that footage from the parade with that. I don't want another whole parade footage, and I don't have that much parade footage, I don't think, of it, but it is something that's going to be coming this way. My date night videos. We did have a date night just recently, and it was really good. It went to one of my favorite restaurants, Superior Grill, and so that video will be coming. It won't be the 4th date night video. There's 1, there's 2, and there's 3 from December, January, and February. March's video, we did go out the Friday after St. Patrick's Day. It was right after we had lost my grandpa a couple of days later, and Randy was determined to bring me out and still do the date night. It's his idea that this was created, so and I really did need that date night. I just didn't want to videotape it. I just wanted to be and him. It was kind of simple. We went to Bonefish Grill. We ordered whatever we wanted, and we ordered cocktails, and we had a really good time and got my mind off of things. I just didn't videotape it, and so that's why you won't see date night 4, and I won't name this date night 4. I'll name it date night 5 because it was the 5th date night. It just isn't the 5th night video, and I want to keep track of them and see how far we go with this tradition. I had said in my last date night video that I wanted to do something more low-key, and it ended up being more low-key, but for a completely different reason. We went to Superior Seafood, which in a way is kind of also low-key. It's not like the fancy restaurants, but it is a very nice restaurant. My next date night, I want it to be a brunch. I love brunch. I love breakfast. So I think that might be my next date night video, or date night, or date tradition, whatever. So that's going to be coming out, and that's super exciting. I really like it because it's time that we can do together, although it doesn't always have to be fancy, you know what I mean? Like, that's not what the purpose of this is for. It's about just me and him going so as without the kids, without other people, and making sure that each month that we do something with each other, even though, I mean, typically we find time for each other almost on a daily basis. I mean, he's very good at that, and I'm obviously really good at that. I love doing special things for the people in my life, so that's easy for me. But for a guy, he's amazing at it. He really is. Some other, I would say that was like good stuff. I would say the exciting stuff. We have some upcoming vacations. I thought I had where I wanted to go for my birthday at. My 40th birthday, plans keep flip-flopping on what I want to do and what I don't want to do, and I thought I found where I wanted to go, and literally last night I changed my mind because I went reading reviews and I was like, no, I don't know where we're gonna go, but we're thinking that we're gonna go on a vacation for my birthday in the beginning of June, and so that video will be coming out. Then right after that we'll come in, I literally will have a couple of days of work before we're out again on a whole entire family vacation with Randy's entire family. Going to Tennessee, staying in a beautiful big cabin, and we have all these different things that we want to do. We don't have no set plans. They don't really plan things. I'm a planner and they're not, so there's no set plans. But I'm thinking about doing things like ziplining. I know that we're going to go to Dollywood. I forgot the name of the place. There's like a Ferris wheel and stuff. I don't know. It's really cool. Looking, and I know that we're going to go there, and there's some restaurants that I have written down, so that's super exciting and coming our way. And the closer we get to it, the more excited I am for it. I'm not a sticks and trees and type of a person, but I do love looking at Mother Nature, and I do like being out in it. If I had to pick the beach or Tennessee, I'd pick the beach. But it is something I haven't done in many years. The kids will really enjoy it. Randy went to go white water rafting. And with that being said, I'm gonna like filming that and capturing that. I think I do a lot more capturing things on that trip than I will even for my birthday trip, just because it'll be me and Randy, and it'll be a much shorter trip, but still very nice. And then after that, this coming summer, we're going to Cancun, and we're going to an all adults resort, and it looks super, super fun. We're going to be there for a couple of days with just him and I, and then we're actually going on the trip because our friends invited us, and they'll be showing up there after with a bunch of couples. No, Sadie, you can't have my coffee. You can't see Sadie, but she was going after my coffee. That's my cat, if you don't know. And so we're going to be going to Cancun this coming summer. And so those are really exciting things that are coming our way. I keep trying to figure out how I'm going to vlog and videotape on vacations. I do find that I take less pictures when I'm videotaping. Like, I have no pictures or barely no pictures of the Irish Italian parade. And I had a really cute outfit on, but I don't think I have a single picture of me in it. I could be wrong. Because I'm busy on and off of the video, that I don't think about taking pictures. And I have to get better at that, because I really still enjoy my pictures. The videos are great because you get to see the moments, but I like the still pictures. I'm a picture person. I always have been. If you don't know already, if you don't know me personally, I take and share tons of pictures, and I love them. So I got to get better at that. I do think that the vacation videos, in my head of how I think it's going to play out, it's going to be like a montage of videos and pictures, because I'm going to try to do it that way. And I'll do my best to capture the moments the best way I can without not being in the moment. I like being in the moment. And I've gotten really good, and I've got really good trained kids and husband that take pictures. I've learned, I don't look at the pictures after somebody takes them. I'm like, just take like 10 quick pictures, and I'll smile, I'll move, and you'll take a couple pictures, and that's it. It takes a couple of seconds, and that's it. Don't look at the pictures. Don't see if they're good. Don't see if they came out great. Because if you do that enough times, you're gonna have plenty of pictures of me at vacation, and one or two areas or situations, the pictures will be like, okay, those all below. But at the end of the day, you didn't spend a lot of time on it, and you got to enjoy the time and still have tons and tons of moments. And trust me, I get tons of moments without feeling like I'm wasting my time doing it. I think videotaping will do that a little bit, like when I have to set up something just to like grab a little shot of what we're doing. But I do think that I would really like it, because I think it'll help me when I go back and I watch it, that it'll just be like capturing what the experience was and sharing what that experience was. But again, I'm not going to spend tons and tons of time doing that. I'm not going to be like the perfect shot and blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm going to set it up. I'm going to press record. I'm going to do whatever. And if I feel like getting up, I'm going to just buy extra SD cards and batteries. So whenever the camera's dead, I can just switch it out. And editing will take longer, but I can do editing when I'm at home. So that's that. What else did I want to talk about? Not much more that I can think of. I don't want this video to be much longer than what it is. It is longer than I actually wanted it to be. But I did want to talk about all those things. All the things that have went on, all the things that are going on, and all the things that are going to happen. And I think I got all of that in. So I'm hoping that you liked this editing style. And if you don't see anything but me talking, the editing style didn't work. Basically, I was going to take the audio from me talking and put in pictures so you hear me, but you don't see me in portions of this, so you can get glimpses of different things that we're thinking of. Like my birthday trip, I'm thinking about putting in a couple of different pictures to destinations we're thinking of. And talking about my grandpa, I would have had pictures inserted of that. So you'll know if I was successful at that editing task, or if it drove me crazy, I quit and I just posted this video. My coffee is getting cold and I got lots to do. It's the Wednesday before Easter and I have tons of things to get done. So I'm going to get off this camera. I'm going to edit this video tonight and probably post it sometime tomorrow, because I'm thinking I might have to do some editing tomorrow as well in the morning, but I'm determined to get it done and to get back at posting my videos. So please like and subscribe. I know that all my last few videos don't have tons and tons of views. I barely pushed them. I barely did anything with them to get people to like see them. Usually I do certain things that make it show up more and people click on it more, and it obviously makes a difference. I didn't think it made a difference because I was like, but I do notice that in the last videos that they weren't, but just too much was going on. And like I say in all my videos, on most of my videos, this is about me capturing and sharing the moments more for me and whoever wants to see it. And whoever comes along for the ride, great. And whoever doesn't, that's fine too. if you can hear that noise, Sadie is laying on top of a box and she keeps moving around. So I keep hearing and I didn't know what it was. I thought she was like sneezing, but she's not. It's the cardboard box noise. I'm literally sitting in a corner right behind my sofa right now because all the rest of my living room has all the things from like the bathroom closets and cabinets, because again, we're redoing our bathroom. It's making me crazy because not only can't we use the bathroom, but the living room looks a mess and I cannot stand that. It's where we're at the most. It's the place that I keep clean the most. I mean, everything I keep pretty clean, but I mean, it's making me nuts. You'll be surprised at what you can fit in a small closet of a bathroom. And my closet in the bathroom is a little bit bigger than some people's probably is. It's a little square one, but it's like deep. And it looked like I had 3 times more than what could ever fit in that closet when I took it all out. I'm not even joking. I filled up my entire garbage can full of stuff. I've got 2 boxes or more in the garage for a garage sale I'm probably never gonna have, that I'll eventually probably donate, and a living room full of crap. It's gotta get done, and it probably won't be done soon because I'm not doing it today, even though it's my day off, because I have to get everything ready for Easter and a bunch of other things, and then I have work, and then I have appointments on Friday and all kind of things. So maybe Saturday I'll work on it again, like whatever. Look, as long as I can take a bath in my room, I should be thankful, right? Some people don't even have a really decent 1 bathroom, and I have a great bathroom. I just want both. I want my kids to have their own. But things happen in houses, and it could have been worse. It could have gotten worse, and it's all good, and it's gonna look beautiful one day. Love you guys. Like and subscribe, all the good things. You're all caught up on my life. I've shared all of my things that nobody cares probably about, but whatever. It's all cool. I'll be coming out with the family montage fun video with the kids stuff, and then the parade, and then I'll post the date night video, and then after that I'm pretty sure it'll be the Easter video. So we have 2 different events that we're going to for both sides of the party, so that's also coming up too, and I'm really excited about Easter. It's the first Easter we're at my grandpa, and to be honest, I haven't been to the Easter egg hunt with my kids because we were always doing different things. We went out of town just recently one Easter, and we went to his Granny's dad, and we couldn't get to both, and it you can't get to everybody's event, and so this will be the first Easter egg hunt without my grandpa, and my kids will be there, and even though they're 12 and 13, they're gonna go looking for Easter eggs. You know why? They get money. Money.